Southfield, Michigan are alerted that someone is allegedly stealing a car. An officer follows the suspect, Charleston Williams, to a parking lot where he attempts to make a simple arrest. But it seems Williams wasn't ready to stop and speeds off in the allegedly stolen sedan. The Southfield police released the following body and dashcam video recorded in February of 2022. In dashcam video from the pursuing police vehicle, we see the officer drive through an apartment complex, coming to a stop by a stretch of covered parking. At the moment the officer stops next to the dark-colored Chrysler, Williams puts the car in gear and pulls out of the spot.
We're trying to leave the apartment right now.
The officer hits the sedan, causing it to spin, but not stop, as the driver of the sedan takes off. At this point, the officer calls in an update and lets dispatch know that the suspect has been hit and is on the move.
They're fleeing.
The officer drives through the apartment complex, following closely behind the stolen car. It's clear the Chrysler has been damaged, and just as clear, it's a car that's difficult to control in the snow. The high-speed and very dangerous chase goes on for a couple of miles until Williams makes a turn and gets slowed by the snow. The officer right behind him ramps the sedan in an effort to end the pursuit. After hitting the stolen car and ending the chase, the officer jumps out of his vehicle with a taser, racing to the passenger side of the stolen car, yelling commands. But while the officer is focused on getting the passenger out of the car, look closely at the top of the video. Williams gets out of the driver's side and climbs into the police SUV and closes the door. The officer runs back to the SUV and tries to open the driver's side door, but Williams isn't giving in and wrestles the door away from the officer. Unable to open the door and get Williams out of the car, the officer shatters the driver's side window. The two struggle for nearly 30 seconds before Williams makes a move to leave. He manages to hit the gas and drives off, knocking the officer to the ground. There, he speeds away, narrowly missing cars, driving on the wrong side of the street, and speeding through residential neighborhoods as he tries to flee law enforcement. After almost a mile of increasingly dangerous driving, another police SUV coming at Williams' vehicle from the opposite direction performs another pit maneuver, causing the stolen police SUV to spin out of control, finally coming to a rest on a snow-covered front lawn. At this point, the police presence has grown significantly, and Williams is surrounded. Police approach, guns and tasers drawn, yelling at Williams to get out of the car. When they finally get him out, officers tackle Williams to the ground, screaming at him and repeatedly tasing him in order to subdue him. Charleston Williams was arrested and charged with a laundry list of offenses, including assault on a police officer,